What's up, Dave at SVA Baseball Card Collectors? Ooh, you see that little like a dot? Flew right by. Probably a ghost. Ghosts. SVA Baseball Card Live with ghosts. Alright, nice little mail day here. Some are from Breakers. This one's from JM Box Breakers or JM Breaks. Pretty nice guy. You know, does me all right. I don't want to show the other cards, heaven forbid. So, I really love these Topps tier cards. Now, I won a Marlins break. It was like a mini box because you couldn't sell a bunch of teams. So I think it was like $8 for a spot, and I got the third spot, and what was left was the Marlins because they have absolutely nobody. So just amazingly, I love the way these cards look. Isaac Galloway to 250 auto, and Brian Anderson. Even though they're not worth much, these cards just look awesome. They're just really, really good looking cards. So I got these two. Next up was Sirius Sports Auction. I won these two. One is, even though I'm a Yankee fan, this is a nice Carl Yastrzemski. I thought it was since it was like a 9, that there would be less cards of these. I didn't do my homework at first. I should have. These, I believe there was 30 of these for SGC. I went to their website. Then I looked at the PSA 9, and there was like a whole bunch, like 200. I really thought there would be a lot less in the PSA 9, especially with these, with the colors. I thought there would be chips or, you know, a lot more chips, and it just wasn't as good, but it wasn't. Still a nice looking card. It looks really nice. SGC is really great company for these vintage cards. I think they grade better and harder than PSA. And here's another one I won. I overpaid with regards to an auction price, not to eBay price. But it's my first Clemente card, a PSA 8 in a 1961 Topps. Really nice looking card. Has a small little dot right there, but just a nice looking card. Really, really nice. Not knowing too much about Mr. Clemente, I thought he hit more home runs, but he didn't. I know he had 3,000 hits in his career, but his cards keep on going up in value. I think it was a good investment. I won this auction, I believe it was $284, but with the buyer's premium brought it up to $320. I think the centering is pretty good all around. Slightly, I mean, obviously it's slightly left to right, but I think this is, and the picture looks really nice. It's just a nice looking card. I really like it. And a PSA 8, you can't go wrong. I think this is going to be pretty good, and I think it's going to go up. Now these next, this isn't just, this literally is just stuff that I had before. I finally got my 10. Roger Clemens. I picked this up by mistake, but since I got it, bought this for around 160, 163, 165, something like that. These are definitely going to go up in value, especially if he goes into the Hall of Fame. I am going to hopefully finally finish my my little article that I have on 1985, where I talk about what you should be investing in. So stay tuned for that if I ever finish it. But this is one of them. Really like this card. I don't like the way PSA, you can hear it move a little bit. I don't like that at all. And then I had this from before. This is like my third PSA 9. I think these cards are going to go up in value as well. The 10s are pretty high. I think the 9s are going to follow them. I think I bought this $16. 15, 16 bucks. I think these guys should be like around 40 because the population compared to his other cards. This black border and trying to get it centered is pretty difficult, so watch out for these cards. Now these next cards, Pristine Card Cleaners on Instagram. They offered me their services to check them out. I actually gave him 2 cards. One card I had was I got from Beckett back a 9. And it came back 9.5. And the centering was the only thing that obviously they can't do anything about. And you could definitely see left to right, it's a little off. To be honest with you, I think they were kind to get me a 9. But the corners, the surface, I think I had another one that was I had 3 of them that were 9s or something like that, or 2 of them. The corners were fine. I don't know, he didn't do anything at the corners. I think I got 9.5 at the corners, but the surfacing and the edging did much better. So he definitely upped the value of this card, because had this been a 9, I paid $50 or $60 for this card raw, and that's how much it would be probably worth less if it was a 9. So hopefully he does better. Right now he ain't doing too great, but he's a Yankee, and hopefully he does better. And the next one I bought in an auction on eBay. Again, I think it was $50, $60 I paid for this, and it's my boy Clint Frazier. And he's my logo. Love Clint Frazier. He was doing really well before he got hurt. Now he's not doing as well. Edges got a 10, centering 9.5. Centering's pretty good. I was a little worried about this card because they had a bunch of lines on these cards. The edges looked a little, not fuzzy, but I wasn't 100% about this card. So that's why I gave him this card, and did a bang-up job. I sound like an old man. Did a really good job on this card. Look at this, man, fogging up the joint. The surface, I even got a 10 on one. This is really, I'm really happy about this. I definitely recommend them. Pristine Card Cleaners. I believe it's around $15 to get it cleaned, and then you have the regular PSA. They say it too. If the card is if it's not worth more than $75, you shouldn't do it, because you're paying $15. So you're gonna lose out money there, but I think it's well worth it, especially if it's something that's on the fence and you're not 100% sure about the card. You definitely should use a service that knows what they're doing, that can clean a card, that is not going to alter the card, that's going to restore the card, as they say. I know there's a lot of controversy, as the English folk would say. I will be doing a podcast about that, so check it out tomorrow. Oh, actually, when I post this, it'll be for today, this morning. SVA Baseball Card Collectors, that's my podcast. Check it out. I'm also on Instagram, and I also have a Facebook group. Click on the description below. I'll even give the guy's Instagram account, Pristine Card Cleaners, so you can take a look over there, and you can use his services. It's real simple, real easy, one-stop shopping. So they'll clean the card, submit the card, and then send it back to you. Shipping to and from, you're probably going to pay $3-4 each way, so factor that in as well. I would think these are for more higher end cards, so if I wanted to, resubmit this Griffey, but you know what, it's more for Bauman Chromes. That's really the things that you're going to be cleaning. You're not going to be doing anything else to the older cards. What are you going to do? Trim them? They're not doing that. So anyway, these are these cards. Oh, and these guys. I'll throw these in here. Stupid moms. Alright guys, talk to you guys, I don't know, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, so hopefully you check me out, alright? Talk to you later.